Hi everyone, good evening. So today I'm live again. And we'll be walking through this list of all the tickers. And let me open my trading. Anybody who wants to have any ticker which they want to cover, do let me know, because today we can cover as many as we want. We have time and we have YouTube Live, and I do not have to manage the users. So we can get started at around 10:30. Where we can go live. It's right there. So if anybody has any ticker, you can go and put that into the chat, and I will use that chat and update my sheet, as well as we can talk about. Yes, maybe I will like yes. Alrighty. So let's wait. Just look at the sheet here and let me know if you have any questions for me, or if you have any new ticker you want to include in this. And once we are ready, we can go live. We can like start our evaluation for tomorrow. Alrighty. So I'm just waiting for your cues. Square, BA, coin. Okay, if they don't, we can definitely take square, BA, coin, T-Doc. One moment, let me just note in my sheet. We can talk about BA, coin, T-Doc, and pan W. Let me just close this. And W. Okay. Anything else? GLB. Like I do not trade these stocks like GLB or T-Dog Extra. So I'll try to see if I have to make any levels. I will. Ulta. Okay. I think we have pretty exhaustive list. So I'll not take anything now, but we can do this once we are. Netflix I can include. We can. Rajeshwara, easy on man. You just square. I have taken square. Don't worry. So once we are done, we can come back and see if we have time to go through all these stocks. All right. So let me get started. So first and foremost, welcome to my channel, uh, Daily Market Levels by Navaldeep. And this is the first time we are doing this channel live on YouTube uh, through Zoom. And this is our first analysis. We are live. So as usual, we have planning. In our planning, we are going through the following tickers, and we have received some feedback on additional tickers, which we will also evaluate. But first, I will try to target all these tickers. And then once I'm done, we'll do a Q&A with all the points which we have in the chat. And I'll try to address each and every point as much as I can. All right, just one more thing. When you are looking into this trade sheet, this trade planning sheet, make sure you understand how to use it. Okay. I have mentioned even on my Twitter account that when I have mentioned bias, it means I am negative or positive towards that ticker or that towards feature. And when I mention buy only, wait for that number to come around 4466. Do not rush for it. Okay. In case of a buy, this support will be acting as a stop loss, and this will be your target, the second target. In case of short, resistance will act as a stop loss, and support will act as a stop loss. Resistance is first is your target, second is your target. All right. So you need to be very careful how you use it. If you are doing options, if you're not doing futures, you're doing options. Once you are near these entry areas, try to take option calls or puts for first resistance and then for second resistance, at least 2 weeks out. That's what I usually do. So if you want to have an option trade, wait for these numbers, look for a resistance or potential targets, and try to have an option near that strike. All right, and always do check your trades before you commit. I have this trade journal wherein I put all these numbers. Try to do same thing. First, it will help you stop take unnecessary trades because you have to fill the sheet. It may take a minute or two, but yes, you will have a check. Anything you are missing, you will have a check. Okay, so I can post this trade sheet again on Twitter and you can follow it. All right, so let's get started for tomorrow. ES futures. ES, it is trading at 4438. So if you see in last 5 sessions, we are making lower highs and lower lows. So the trend has been negative. But the important aspect is this trend line. This purple trend line, it's a long-term trend line which I've been using. And this trend line is providing support all the time in the past. If you go back, maybe let me just remove this ATR. I don't need this ATR. Let's use the entire screen space. So if you go back all the way to March of 2020, this piece has provided enough support, and index has bounced right from that point. And there's only one time where it had a good time below this trend line. This is the regression channel. So now I'm expecting this to be a breakdown. And I was checking the ATR, the average trading range for index is around 38 points for last 14 days. So I'm expecting if we cannot break about 444, we are going down towards 4407 and 4385. I am now negative on ES futures. Until now, I was neutral, but today I am negative. I will give this as emphasis. So I will move this copy right here. This will be my prime trade. Short here. Stop loss. Let me just check the stop loss in case of ES futures. This will be 4450 now. Target is pretty clean. So this will be my prime trade, that anytime December futures, and be mindful, this is December future. This is not September future. If the ES future comes around 4445, I will be a short going in it. I will be neutral to bearish, still neutral to bearish, because market can always move by only above. In this case, I want to buy above 4450 and my target is only 20 points, 4474. There's not much in case of going long at this moment. Stop loss will be 4445, target will be 4474, 4485. So this is a range which can be grinding. This is a neutral territory. Triple Q had an inside day today, and inside day we tested this important number 374 3.57, and if we do not hold this, we are going down. We are going down substantially. So I'll be making a short if we go down below 3.747. Just for a more confirmed trade, 3.7422. That will be my shorting on inside day down. I will sell below 3.7457. My target will be 372 and 372, right? This one, and 363. 362.50. I am not moving positive on either. I will trade down or I will not even trade. Apple had decent iPhone event, but it flushed. It got rejected by the 12 EMA, and it 34 EMA could not hold the support. But it somehow managed to close above 147 Fibonacci. Now, I will be going short in Apple if it comes around 148.95. I'll be negative. I will say short, sell near 149. And guys, once I'm done, I will check the chat and we can go through all the points. So do not worry about that. So Apple, I'm short, sell near 149. Stop loss will be 149.80. Target will be 147.50. And if we break below that, we have 146.20. These levels were really good support when we had the cycle from 140 to 157. Amazon has failed. It could not capitalize on all the momentum it gained in the last couple of weeks and has failed. It had inside day, but not a clean one, just because uh, the volume was higher today. Now, I would not be going long. I'll be looking for a target of 3384 on Amazon. I am neutral, but I will sell it near 3463, and my stop loss will be, in this case, will be 3495. 3496. Target will be 3418 and 3418, 3384. Again, like if it opens above or something happens in the market, I will not enter into these trades. I will only come if they are in my area. Otherwise, I'm not going to trade in this choppy market. Uh, Facebook was relentless. It was trying its level best to hold. Again, on the volume wise, it's not a clean inside day, but yes, it's an inside day. I would still be, I think I will be a buyer of it around 367. At this time, I will just wait if it breaks below 376. Break below 376, it can go down. And 377, which was its previous all-time high, is acting as a resistance. So if market was negative, I'm still neutral on Facebook. But if market has to go down, everything should go down. Sell near 375. Stop loss will be 378. And target will be 367 and 365. See, Amazon, I am neutral, but I'm still red. Same for uh, Facebook. They are neutral. They are still like they still have some wiggle room to turn into bearish trades. AMD again today showed some strength. It's kind of making a morning star here, but looking at the market, it may turn out to be M. But let's see. I will still, because it was not able to breach 107. I will be only a buyer if it breaks above 107 now. So if it doesn't, AMD, I am neutral, buy above 105 to date. So I need it to go above 107.20 now. That is a very important resistance. Otherwise, stop loss is 105 now. Otherwise, there is no point entering into this. If it trades above 107.20 and about 30 minutes on a candle close, yes, it looks positive, but you need to be mindful that yes, it has to cross 107.20 first. And this is the important resistance and potential target. MU failed today, and it never actually came to this point. It's facing a stiff resistance, and it's inside our day down, but it managed to close about 12 EMA. So till the moment it's holding 73.43, it's good. Below this, it can come down to 71. So I'll be a seller on this. Now I am short. Sell below 73.45. My target will be 71. And my stop loss will be this area, which has been like 74.40. Yeah. So this will be my sell area. Nvidia, again, it's making inside day, but it's kind of managing the support of the long-term trend line. But it's squeezing. I would go short in it if it breaks below, because it's getting stiff resistance here. Either it breaks above 230 now, then I will be going long between 222 and 230. I don't think there's a good trade, or there's a trade which is not as easy, which I think I can trade. So I'll be shorting this in Nvidia. I am still neutral. Sell below 221.88. It is 224 area. Target is 218.87. 212.64. Dkng, I think it's failed to capitalize like all the other stuff. It has broken down. Now you can short it. It can test 58 and 56.60. So Dkng is now short. We tried couple of days with it, but no, it's not working. It was not holding. So now you can sell near 60. Stop loss should be 60.40. Resistance 58, 58, and let me just rename as stop loss. Okay, let me just make it red. Goldman Sachs worked well today, above 410, went to 416, but again failed. Now I am not confident on Goldman Sachs. This is a bearish engulfing pattern, which is really not good. So with bearish engulfing, I would be a seller around 407. See, I am very bearish. I may be wrong, but I would like to stick to my uh, idea, because below 4000 we have a gap which is about 384. Tesla is still holding up this level. Tested beautifully in the 12 EMA, but it's neither going up nor breaking down. So I'll be neutral on Tesla. I'll be a buy around 733. If it gives me an opportunity, I will be a buy around 733. And my stop loss will be, I think 736 and 733 should be a good number. 736 and 732. Shop has an inside day, and shop has been uh, grinding all day. Trend is finally negative on shop, and it has broken out of that channel. So uh, a break below 1432 can be massive. So you should only sell below 1432, and your stop loss should be 1456, and target should be somewhere here. This was the last time it had 1394, 1339. Shop is clear short. Microsoft is positive, and even today we were positive. So this same number carries on. In the after hours, it's around 302, 305. So it's there. Snow is like still making higher highs, higher lows. So I'll be actually using the same level for snow. There's no change. It's just that stop loss is moved up to 317. That's the only thing which has changed in snow. Then we have Zoom. Zoom has been taking a support of its long time trend line on the downside. And it's like previously here, there was support. A break below today's low, which is 280, 81. Below it can come down to 270. And if it breaks below 270, the 253 area is something. I'll not be a buyer in this. It's like very oversold, but in this market, a strength stock can go up and up. A weak stock can go down and down. So I'm neutral as of now, but sell below 281. Target is 271 and 253, and stop loss should be 290. Stop loss is a little higher in this case, but it is what it is. So this is my list, which I'll be looking, and I got some feedback that yes, I need to take all these into uh, hand square. So let me go through all these tickers, and then we can talk about Q&A. All right. So let me just go to BA. BA has not managed to close above this channel which we created last time from where it bounced. This time it's not able to bounce, and it had made a bearish engulfing. So I will not be a buyer in BA. I'll be looking for a gap fill which is around 187 to 195 area. If it comes around in that area, I'll be a buyer. And 205 area is somewhere it had support last time. So if you want to go long in BA, 205 is something I'll be looking forward to. I'll not be jumping in BA as of now in long. If you want to go short, yes, you can go short in BA. Then we have coin. Coin is totally dependent on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is not getting positive or negative news. So Bitcoin has made an inside day based on the candle. I'm not looking to the volume. It needs to break about 244.50 and hold. And if it has to play the inside day trade, it has to open about 252 and hold that 252 area. Only then it will be positive. On the downside, I would say coin is no trade at this moment because the range is too much. Let it come down into a smaller range, and then we can pick up the trade. Right now, it's not in a good trade range. It has to open about 252 and hold, which is like what, $9 from here, or open below 240, which is about $4, but it doesn't have that much on the downside. It's 238, so there's no trade in coin. T-Doc. T-Doc is not looking bad. It's coming to its buying range, which it has seen in the past. Every time it comes around this range, it bounced. But if Corona is not there going to be any problem, then T-Doc may not be a good trade to go long for. If we break 133, let me just check the weekly candles. If we break this 133 area, it's not looking good. Let me just draw some channels here. It has already lost substantial value, and $128 area is your final stop loss if you want to go long. Below it, it can go down. It is still in the uptrend because last 1 year it has seen almost like 800% move in it from 42 to 300. But I'll not be going long in T-Rock. It's definitely a short. Break of 128 will definitely be a short. Then Pan W. Pan W has been on a roll. Every day it moves up. Again, this stock has seen some move. From 125, it's about 400% up. I'll not be touching this. I need some level of pullback in this. I need some strength. I wanted to enter on 423. This time it's facing its resistance. Like if you see the long-term channel, it got rejected here, 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 here. It's right there. So I'll not be touching this at this point for long, I'll be waiting, or I'll be going short below 460. Below 460, I'll be looking for around 420 area, but I will definitely not be going long at this time in this. GLO. It's an inside day, a break below 63, it can go down further, but it has seen a massive run up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 sessions without any 12 EMA test. Finally, it did. If it holds, 65 will be a good area to go long. If it holds 65. Okay. Then Ulta. Ulta also moving really strongly. But Ulta, like, I have the levels already for Ulta. It has tested its all-time high, which was around 417, my Fibonacci level, and it's getting rejected from there. Uh, Let it come down. If I add, this is weekly. Let me just go to daily. Daily is testing 34 EMA, and it's kind of making an inside day based on the candle. I've not checked the volume once again. A break below 368 can be bad. It can come down somewhere here on the channel and test of 348. So break of 368 can be bad, but 368 is still $5 up. So we need to be very careful here. It's around resistance of 373, closed on that resistance line. If it breaks below and you see it's losing the momentum, yes, it's a good potential to go short for 348. Then we had Square. Square is, it made a head and shoulder and went down. I would like to see it at 240, and I'll be buyer at 240 with a very small stop loss, but I'll not be going long or short at this time. I wanted to come around 240 area and see if 240 area holds or not. If it doesn't, I will not be trading Square. Okay, so let me go back and check the chat. Facebook we covered, this one we covered. Tesla put, I doubt, because Tesla already gave 709 yesterday, so I'll not be looking into Tesla put now at this moment. But again, if it breaks below 733, you may have some wiggle room on the Tesla put. 733 has been really strong on the uh, support side. Net, NAT, net. Net needs to break out above 127 for a follow-up move. So you need to be careful. Below 127, it can come down to 121, and 121 is a seller area. So I'll not be going long unless it crosses 127, 20 area. Apps. Apps is making a morning star, but it's not clean. It has to be, this candle has to be green. So I would not let app come around 59, 57 area, 59, 75 area. you can go long there, but not at this point because it has a gap to fill. If it holds 59.73 area, you can go long. If it breaks, it will come back and fill this gap. I have to check CAT. CAT has finally broken down below this channel, which it was holding for quite long, and it has made a head and shoulders. So this can go ugly. 199, 189. Stop loss will be 205. Fubo. Fubo has broken below this long-term support of 2750. And last time it came, it had support around 24 area. So it might find some base around 25, 24 area. But this 2750 can be a good resistance because it took many times to break out of this. It did, failed, did, failed, did, failed, and finally it's breaking down. So if you have to go long, 2750 is like your threshold. You need to have a closing above this. A weekly closing will be wonderful, but a daily closing is required as a must to go long in, not below this. If you are below 2750, it's not a trade. RBLX. Like I do not trade on STC. I can check on Walmart and Roblox. These meme stocks I do not trade, and I do not have any knowledge, just to be honest, how to trade the meme stocks. Walmart has broken down substantially because the spending power of the people is reducing considerably, and it's coming to its support of 143.80. A break of 143.80 can be really nasty. The 12 and 34 EMA are converging towards each other, so it's kind of showing that yes, I'm losing momentum. A break below this can come take it to 140 area. 140 area, you might revisit. A break below 143.80, 141. Then roadblocks. Roadblocks, I even mentioned in the afternoon that yes, it's at the bottom of the channel. You may go long here, or better to be long around 78.56 area. 78.56 area has been a really good strong support. Trend wise, it's still a positive trend. At the bottom, you can go long here. Look for 88 channels. See, I do not think a month or 2 months will be a correction. I evaluate them on the daily basis, and market changes every single minute. So having a presumption that September or October can be big or positive or negative, I do not believe on that. I trade every day, and I trade within my levels. Market moves from level to level. So I trade according to that. SPY, you can use SPY as reference to EQ, ES, sorry. SPY closed around this, tested this line, trend line. A break below 444 can be nasty on SPY. You may see 435. So 444 is really important on SPY. You see every time in the past SPY has come down, and these channel, like if you have seen my videos, I have not changed anything in my channels. I just keep them. These channels have been there and they have been respected by the SPY and other ETFs. So a break below 444 can be really ugly. You need to be careful on 444. Above 444, you only have a limited area, which is 448. But below, the risk is less and the reward is higher. On the top side, the risk is big and the reward is little. All right, anyone else? Otherwise, I'll be closing this streaming. And in the end, I will just recommend everyone to go back, do your due diligence, check back what you have done today. If your trade was positive, why it was positive, what you have done proper in that. If you have made a wrong trade and are in loss, go back and evaluate what could have been done better and why you hang on to a wrong trade. Just evaluate it. Do your due diligence before doing anything else. Alrighty, thanks for watching and being with me